Hello, everybody. What's up? Look at it. It's me, K-pop,
Oh,
and that's Jenna. I think you're over there.
hi.
Hi. Oh, this is our first time that we are on a panel together.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
gonna make good times. I know. I love what you did with your hair. Looks lovely.
Thank you.
Woohoo. Yes. Excited. I know. Very excited to get to chat with you. We're gonna hang. We're gonna got some artists on here, so we're filling in for Mog and Mel in the SketchUp. You guys know how this works. We're gonna have artists on here. We're gonna chat with them. They're gonna draw. They're gonna sell some things. You could bid on them. I'm pretty sure. What do you guys have this on? Facebook, Twitter,
I think
YouTube, all
it's
the
on
places.
Facebook, it's on Twitter, it's on
Yeah,
YouTube. We're everywhere.
all the places. Yeah, so you guys can come and bid. It doesn't matter what
Also
platform
get
you're on. You
Twitch.
guys can go ahead. Oh,
Oh,
what?
and Twitch. I'm so sorry. There's always
And
one I
Twitch.
forget. Oh,
You're on all the places. This is fantastic. Yeah. So it doesn't matter what platform you're on. You guys can just go ahead and bid if you want to do that. You can come just meet some artists because we got some really cool artists I've on here. I've got to know these guys over the last couple of years. Some through Twitch themselves, and some just straight off of YouTube. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm excited. So woohoo, yes. I don't know if you want.
oh
Oh
my goodness. I was looking at
yes.
everybody saying hi tonight. Oh my gosh, we got Ship in the house, Chris in the
Got all the
house,
people. Yeah. I
Someday,
see some
Kenneth.
some facers. Yes, we got Sean. I see Stevie.
Yes,
I see
yes.
who's Ken
Uh,
and Hal, and I believe a comment was
TVP.
from Michael from a long time ago.
Yeah.
Nice. Yes.
Ship, it's too early for a water break.
I cracked a Mountain Dew, so yes, bring get the beverages flowing. Nice.
Yes. I've got
Nice.
the pure
Gotta do that.
sugarcane cola from the Hebs.
Gotta
Oh my gosh,
have
just
that.
hello everybody. Oh,
All the
PBS and Eagle
people
Scan.
popping in here. I love it. Callie's in the chat. What's up to all the guys that are hanging with us? I love it. Oh, I see Eddie's in there as well.
Oh,
Nice.
Ed.
That is
Good
awesome, people.
times.
Oh my
We're
gosh.
gonna have a
Okay.
fun time. Yeah, we
Yes,
have a lot of
definitely.
cool artists hanging with us. I don't know how this is gonna go. Do you want me to just pick somebody and then you'll plop them onto the screen? Possibly. Is that how that's gonna work? I guess.
Sounds good to
Well,
me.
since I know he's backstage already, I'll go with Loke. Loke is awesome. He does tops trading cards. There he is. Hi.
Hey.
I've known Loke for a while now. It's been
Yeah.
about a year because you joined us last year for AAPI
Yeah, that's right.
with Nam and the guys, and then
Yep.
you joined us back again in May. So it's been exciting. Then you also helped us me out with Comics Curing Cancer.
Yep.
And now you
Ooh.
have a art piece inside the book that is now at Heroes Con, launching at Heroes Con at their booth. So
That's right.
yeah.
Shameless plug.
Woo!
Shameless plug. Shameless.
No
Let's
shame
put-
here.
yes.
No shame.
Right.
Very
Uh,
exciting. So I'm very excited that you're on here. I've been a fan of your work for a long time. You do some amazing watercolor stuff. Very nice.
Thank you.
You want to tell us a little bit about the history, a little bit of your work, and then we'll jump to like Sheldon.
I'm mostly AI. A lot of the stuff, fingers and stuff. My background is in visual effects. Yeah, I started out in the film industries and all that stuff, doing
Nice.
concept art and other, yeah, visual effectsy stuff. When I was living out in LA area for a while, about over 10 years, I think. Then moved back to Toronto and did some other TV related stuff. Then just pretty much over the pandemic, I picked up a pencil and I started drawing, and it was my first time, and I knew that. No.
like, isn't that the best way to start? Pick up a pencil?
Yeah. I started because I did a lot of concept art and concept stuff for these companies. One of them was Upper Deck, and they kept hounding me to do sketch cards, and I didn't know what sketch cards were at the time because I was doing design work for them for that kind of stuff. Then eventually, over the pandemic, things kind of dried up, and I took on some sketch cards, and that's how I started doing stuff for Tops and Upper Deck for Marvels, for the different IPs, Stranger Things to whatever. Then covers started showing up, indie covers, and I started doing like retail variants for all these companies or retailers because they were trying to get out of the the COVID era. Remember how the stores were trying to get people back in?
Yeah.
So I was
Mhm.
making covers,
Very
and
exciting.
then I start meeting up with a lot of the artists, like like Marvel image artists and stuff like that. We were doing charity events, and yeah, that's how I got into it. And then
Nice.
one day I just ran into this YouTube community, and I got sucked right in, and
That's
I
how
am.
that works.
Easy.
Here I am, right? And that's my story. That's
Now,
it.
now you're never leaving. You're here for good.
Exactly.
Yes. One of us.
I love
One
it.
of us.
One.
Yes, it's fantastic. I love this. Let's see. Let me bring up. I know Shelby was also backstage. You came in second, so let's bring up Shelby Robertson to the stream. There's Shelby. What is up?
Oh
He may
no.
or may not also be Dave Grohl. I know. That's right. Joke about this all the time.
Possible.
I know. Shh,
We've never
possible.
seen both of
I know.
them in the same room together, have we?
Never, ever. It's also true. Shelby is kind of a comic legend. That's right. You want to give him a little bit of your backstory? Because I've known you on YouTube. It's got to be about a year now as well. Run into you in the art auctions, the comic streams, all the nerdy places as well. It's been fun.
Yeah, 1 year. I've been drawing for a year, and yeah, it's been fun.
Yes. You've been in comics a long time. You started in
Yeah,
streaming. Yeah.
3 decades. Yeah, my daughter reminded me how old I am today. So
That's what
Way
they're
to
there
go.
for.
I worked at for all the major companies and trading
Yeah.
cards. I've worked in film. Chat might know me as the blurry extra in War of the Worlds, starring Tom Cruise.
Hmm.
I made
Nice.
that day. I was setting up for the show called, I think it's called Comic Book and Sci. What was it called? Comic and Sci-Fi Con, something like that. Down in LA off like 4th, and they were giving us like $50. I was already loaded in, so I was going down the street to get some donuts, and they were like, "Hey, we're paying $50 if you want to be an extra in this movie." And I was like, "Yeah, I can do that." So they said, "Just run that way when you hear the whistle." And I was like, "Okay."
Whoa.
So we're running down the street. Yeah, I made $50. I think I made more as an extra than I did at that show. I'm not gonna lie.
Aw.
Yeah.
Did you use $50 to go buy new donuts? More donuts?
No, I think I had to actually go. I had to deposit it at my home bank. I used to bank with a credit union, and they didn't have a location there in LA, so
Yeah.
Oh.
sad.
Very nice.
Oh.
You got some excellent drawing as well. I love your art style. You got some really
Yeah,
cool.
I draw
art
stuff
as well.
too.
So that's excellent. You do draw some stuff. That's right. Troll the community. It's great. Yes, that's right. Dave Grohl is known for his ASM 300 homages. That's correct. That's right. I actually have one sitting next to me. I'll show that off as well.
Good.
And our third artist that we have coming up here, I actually known for a hot minute on Twitch. We used to hang in each other's streams way back in the day, and it's Joey Lee Cabral. What's up, Joey?
Hey guys.
Excellent watercolor artist and painter. And hey, welcome to the stream.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I don't have
You're welcome.
as great of a intro as Luck and Shelby, but I'm here. I'm drawing.
Joey's
I've
been
seen
around.
your
I
art.
got
It's fantastic. Yes.
I think I have 3 of Joey's pieces.
Nice. Aren't you guys like close to each other? Because I know he knows Andy.
Yeah, he's in Phoenix. I'm in El Paso,
Mm-hmm.
Texas. So we always would run into each other at Phoenix Comic Con.
Yeah,
Nice.
we're pen pals. Anytime I get locked up, Joey sends me a letter with $5.
Yeah, and
Lovely.
bond money.
Bond money, nice.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Exciting. Yes.
What are you guys planning to draw today?
That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
SpongeBob. Yeah, no.
SpongeBob.
No idea. I'll figure it out. Yeah.
I got a giant stack of blank sketch covers. So I just pulled one out of the middle, and I pulled out this one.
Oh.
Actually,
Oh.
Andy sent me this one. I didn't buy this myself, so if it's terrible, I'm gonna yell at him. So I'm probably just gonna do Predator, and then I'll black out the Black Panther. I don't like these like the crossover stuff. I know that Fox and Marvel and that. I don't really like that, so I'll just do. I might do an
Okay.
ASM 300 credit. No, I'm just kidding.
Nice.
Yeah.
It might be an homage. I don't know.
That's awesome. Can't wait to see that. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, it's going to be super exciting. Don't forget, guys, you can
Yeah.
actually bid on these in the chat as the show is going on as well.
Yes. But yeah, it's gonna be exciting. There's gonna be some art happening. There's gonna be just some random shenanigans. We're gonna get to know these guys. It's very exciting. I love this. And I love that Jen and I are finally hanging out on a stream, which is great.
I know, like it feels like it's come full circle for me and you, because years ago when I was on the experience at the beginning, like you would pop on and say hi in the chat, and then I'd go to your shows and say hi in the chat. We've never been like on screen together, and then over on our channel you pop in all the time, and it's like we need to talk someday.
Yes.
Camera to camera.
I'm also, check this out. I'm also rocking Sam today. Let's go.
Nice.
I know you are also a horror fan as well. Yes. Let's go. Mm-hmm.
You'd almost think that the Joker behind all of this had a plan when he put you two together, huh?
Aha.
I wonder if somebody didn't talk to Jay about, hey, who should we put on with K-pop? No, that didn't happen at all.
And he just happened to catch me because today I actually took off early today because we're leaving for Comicpalooza tomorrow morning because it starts tomorrow. It's actually right down the street because I live in Houston. Comicpalooza is one of the biggest cons that we have in our area, and I love going down there because there are several like local artists that come out, and we get like covers done and we get autographs, and I love checking out a lot of these indie comics often. And I guess what I want to ask you guys, kind of like start this off, is when somebody comes up to you, like if you do a con or if you have somewhere that you're sitting down, is there a certain type of like art or a certain like way to ask somebody to be like, hey, can you draw this for me? Or do you prefer more of, hey, I just want anything from you, here's $50? Like, what would you more prefer?
For me, I like money. If you show me stacks of money, I'll draw you pretty much close to almost anything.
Okay.
A lot of the time, if people who approach me like the style that I do stuff in, and they always ask their favorite characters.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I do a lot of Marvel characters, so I've gotten to a point where I just don't even need reference anymore. You draw enough sketch cards of Marvel characters, you kind of know most of them, and you have your standard poses and stuff. So, but that's how I like if somebody comes to me at a con. But I notice if I'm there by myself, I don't take commissions on the spot. If anything, I rather take the commission home. That gives me more time because I work with acrylic and paint, and that gives me more time to give like a polished look. If somebody comes along and gives me $20 and they want me to do a quick sketch in their sketchbook, then that's not a problem. But if you want, quality work, then yes, that's what I usually ask for. Like if you have a sketch cover, right?
Okay.
You don't have a special sketch cover. I provide a link to where you can look at all the sketch cover that I have. Then from there, you can pick the sketch cover. I have like 3 each or 2 each. You go through the list of Marvel, DC, Image. Then you tell me, we kind of work out the concept. I do some rough thumbnails, send it off to you and go, yeah, that's good. Then or sometimes it's just draw whatever you want, right? And I try to give them something cool that they want, right? And the mindset for me is, if I was a collector, I want something cool too.
Yeah.
And that's how I go about doing the character, right? And that's how I approach it. So yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay. How about you, Joey?
Well, I'm open to like the challenge of certain requests, but I love when it's artist choice because I feel like when it's artist choice, there's just something that's brewing in your head, and you're like, oh man, it's like paid practice. Like I can mess up this character, but I can also do something maybe pretty cool, and the guy will be happy with it, But that's one of my favorites. Like Albert said, when you're at a Comic-Con, people are usually looking for something that they don't really come across too often. I hate taking work home. I am such a procrastinator. So I'm like, let me do it now on the spot, because if I go and take it home, it's gonna sit in a box forever until I think I'm ready and overthink it, you know? So I think that it's interesting to see different people's takes. I also want to mention that before Shelby was doing remarks, I don't remember anyone doing remarks ever in the industry.
Wow.
I feel like he coined it. Like that was something big that he was doing that I feel like a lot of artists adopted because they saw how cool it was to like make art accessible. And I'm not trying to blow smoke up and build them up anymore, but it was something really cool to see it. Like he was just innovating before it was a big thing, and so that was really cool, that something that a lot of people adopted from something that he was just doing organically.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
It was also fun too. When I was watching you on your Twitch streams, and we would have we would go raid you, and then you'd be like, just throw out some characters, and you just like fast ink out something really quick, just so that you could get your just like figure out a character and stuff. I think that was really fun. It was so much fun.
I still do that a lot. That's super fun for me, but now in my old age of 90, I have to slow down because my carpal tunnel stuff is like killing me. So I'm like, I have to really like try to just pace myself, because I would love to do that, but it was never kind to my wrist. It was always like, oh my God, I have to stop drawing because I can't grip anything. So
remind Joey his mods are here and he needs to plug in his phone.
Yes, these are my mods, and they will constantly remind me to plug in my phone, drink water, plug in my laptop, because sometimes I have it plugged in but not my laptop, so it still dies. So they're all here to help.
Amazing. Nice. We all need that extra help.
Sure do. And your table. And
my table.
Nice.
Okay.
Exciting.
All right. And then Shelby, how about you? What's your preference?
My preference for, I like pipeline punch more than water these days.
That's what Jay likes Pacific punch. I'm going to have to look at these punches again.
Nice. Is that another Hawaiian exclusive? Yeah, the commissions and stuff. I don't know. I don't get a whole lot of weird ones. I don't have a whole lot of really interesting stories that I can tell on this stream. But I have like a few rules with like sketches and regular commissions. So like the first one, no, I will not draw your pet.
Yeah.
The second one is no, I will not draw you as a superhero. And the third one is no, I will not draw your kid. And the reason why is because anytime I've drawn someone's kid, they look 35 years old. I cannot draw kids that are based on a real person. I have to just make them up and then it looks like a kid. But as soon as I start drawing someone's kid, I'm like, this is what they're going to look like in 26 years. This is what
the AI filter before it was cool.
Yeah. Oh, dang.
Yeah.
And I think that rule we'll all take that rule too. We all hate that.
Yeah, I ain't drawing your kid.
No. Yeah, that's a good one. The missing person sketches.
Yeah, no goblins. No goblins. Let's make a sign. No goblins.
Oh, dang.
I love it.
It's funny.
Yeah, I have more rules about no's versus like what I'm willing to do. I think. I've had some. I mean, if it's something that I feel like also is just really kind of a waste of time, I'll send you over to like Joey or like Murat. I'll be like, hey, have you met Joey? He's like 2 hours back. Like I'll draw them a map so they can find them. Like that's how you get to them.
There you go. I drew you a map. How's that?
I'm like, yo, hey, did that commission get to you, dude? Yeah.
Oh, that's
I'm drawing a puppy.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, just general. Yeah, don't ask artists to draw stupid stuff. That's really what it comes down. Yeah.
Spicy commissions?
Yeah, I hear that a lot too. And a lot of people turning that down. Yes.
Okay.
I I've drawn a couple of those, but it was for the money. And also number 2, if you do a spicy, never sign it. Don't ever sign it.
That's a good tip. Good tip.
Never
Spicy
sign
ones
it.
are hard at shows because you basically kill the audience for the rest of the weekend. You know, like the whole time you're drawing something, and it's hard to pitch to try to get more work besides more spicy stuff. So you kind of you kind of pigeonhole yourself a little bit. So if artists want to do spicy stuff, I always tell them like charge a premium and it'll be mailed out. Don't do it at the show. You know,
that's fair. I totally like that. Yeah.
Yeah, the last one I did was actually for an old coworker. He gave me cash and a trade. So he gave me a, what's his name, George Mackay. I got a Mackay original out of it, who was Patrick Nagel's assistant. He was like a ghost painter. So he had me draw his then girlfriend naked on a motorcycle. And hey, listen, man, $700 plus an original Mackay. Get out of here.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I'll draw right now, dude. Yeah, but I've had some that I've had to turn away that were just like, yeah, you don't want that getting out that you worked on that, you know.
Yeah.
All right.
I understand that. Yeah.
It's not even that. It's not even that it's like spicy. It's just they want something that's just like
wrong.
Yeah.
It's just all wrong. I know. I've got those. Like, I feel like leaving Las Vegas kind of movie kind of. I feel dirty after they request it.
Mm-hmm. Sitting in the shower like the crying game.
Like the crying game, exactly. Scrubbing my hands.
Get that orange type of soap that you use, just like bust clean.
It's gotta be clean.
And then you chase that with 2 gallons of you got the simple green. You got to get the.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I'm just imagining it now. Just and then the next thing you draw would be like something really like pure-hearted, almost like My Little Pony or something.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Just a couple of puppies. Everything's fine.
Yeah, because I actually have some friends and they kind of got pigeonholed into like the spicy, like more art kind of one, and they wanted to branch out and they had a harder time kind of doing that because they were known for the spicy kind of stuff. So yeah, it's a lot of time people don't want to know that you like,
if you're ever in a pinch and you need to make some funds really quick, that's the easy way to do it, but it's gonna follow you, you know, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And so many artists say no to it too. That's why people are just used to people like, you know, like me. I'm like, yeah, sure thing, $700. I mean, like if that was a regular commission, he's like, oh, I want an X23. I'd be like, I'll probably just hook him up, you know, because it's him. But
very cool. Sheldon, I have not started, but I do have paper and a pen next to me, and maybe I will doodle something. Yes, I was planning on it, so you know, I might exactly go ahead and doodle.
I feel like even if you're drawing off screen, you should do it just to flex a little bit as a host plus an artist.
Yes. Okay. All right. We might have to go ahead and do that. Take it. Yeah.
Oh man, the only thing I do is my hair.
Joey's on his 5th sketch card.
Of course.
And I'm going as slow as possible.
Slow as possible.
So that we don't feel bad.
Yeah.
Well, you I feel like you had already started while everybody else was chit-chatting. You were like, I'm here for the art.
I'm here to draw. Yeah.
Right. Get these sketch cards going. Let's go.
Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. That looks
very exciting.
So pretty.
Yeah, the colors are just popping. Yeah.
Yes. My tin name is highly questionable. J. Ryan. Oh my god.
Oh, K-pop drawings. I brought you to the art. Well, here I have a couple next to me. Listen, okay, tiny ones from a while ago that I was working on here. I was doing a cheesy Michael Myers at one point. You probably can't even see it, but my lights.
Oh, there we go.
There. Yeah, and then I was doing the pale girl at one point, but yeah, that's there you go.
Oh, that's cool.
Sweet.
There's some strange strands in her hair, but yes. But I might doodle. I have 2 ideas of what I would want to draw, so maybe we'll see. I already picked up.
Bring it to life, K-pop. We simply must have it.
Fine. Yes, we'll do that. Okay.
Winning. Take the W. All right, now we're a ship to yell at me about my water break. Running joke. I just every time I appear on camera, it's just 4 or 5 people yelling at me to take a water break because only one time, we were doing a I think it was the 1st anniversary or the 6-month anniversary of the experience, and we had been going live for 3 days straight, and by the 3rd day, I was like, "What is breathing? I don't need breathing. I don't need water." They all just start yelling at me to water break, and I'm like, "Okay, I'm sorry."
Oh, we do have an Andy in the chat. What is up, Andy? I know you're always in here. Yes, also an excellent artist. He's been rocking some Unimon covers lately. It's pretty dope.
Andy is the local sketch cover plug for everyone.
All right, cool.
He riled up a bunch of people to do a 52 weeks art challenge with sketch covers. He was the only one that finished last year. So shout out to Andy that finished all 52 weeks of those.
Dang.
Mad props.
Mad props, Andy. Mad props.
Yeah, that's nuts.
That takes dedication.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I want to see more of those.
Definitely. Oh my gosh, are they doing that challenge again this year? Do you know?
No, I was going to attempt it, but I was like, I can't do 52. I was gonna like maybe once a month.
There we go. 12.
I haven't started any, but that's okay. I could crush some stuff out randomly. We could try it. Yeah. They're welcome.
Yeah, the 52-week thing was actually I know Andy has it as well. I started a thing last year, I guess it would be a little bit around December actually, where I was like, I need to figure out a way to make a dent in these sketch covers because I have thousands of them at this point. So I started that hashtag, and then Andy and Jay caught on to it.
Yeah, it's good times. There's some good art that came out of that. I like seeing that.
Yeah, but it's good because I know Andy as well has the same problem I have, where we see a sketch cover and we buy 10 of them. We don't think about the time it takes to like complete them, you know?
Yeah, that's usually me too. It's kind of like an addiction, like buying markers. That's the only thing the only alcohol I ever buy is marker.
The markers.
Andy, how about 31 blanks for Inktober? Actually, Loke and I are planning to do an interstate thing for the 31 days of Inktober. So yeah, we're excited about that.
That would be crazy.
Oh, do you want to talk about that? Because they might be interested in joining this.
I was just looking for something to do, and the concept is it crept up when I was I think Roscoe's in the chat there. It was Geek Out with Roscoe. We were just doing a theme, and I kind of like horror and stuff, and it was like something scary in the woods or something like that. Then I did a painting for him, and so I use that same painting for the background, but this time it's a series of sketch cards, and I'm getting it published or printed. And when I get that in, then I'll start packing them together. So I want to put just hand them out to a bunch of artists. Anybody wants, just hit me up. So it'll be like an Inktober kind of thing, but on a series of sketch cards. It's called Something Scary. I'll send it to you. Either pay for shipping or whatever. Then you draw on it, and you can do whatever you want to do with it, right? But we just want to figure out, maybe by October, either we use the prompt, follow the prompt, or just draw whatever you want, right? So if you go to, I just created an Instagram thing. If you want to see what the card looks like, the design, anyways, it's something scary cards with an S. That's the Instagram link, and that will take you to what do you call it? What the card looks like. Yeah, I don't have them because I'm waiting for the printer to print like 1,000 of them or something like that. Then that's the idea for it, right? And that's it. I mean,
No.
no.
Oh no.
Is that Kit Kat? Is that Kit Kat?
Yes, she's bugging me right now.
I was wondering. I was like, man, are we having a special guest? Where's the cats?
Hold on.
That's funny. Yeah, she's always pestering him for snacks, and he's like, "No, cat, you're not getting any."
Oh, we have a question. Hey, Jay, what markers are you using now for your blanks?
This is interesting because Shelby was saying earlier that he was going to test out his Ohuhus. Jay's doing Ohuhus, and I hear a lot of people are moving away from Copics to go to the Ohuhus because they're basically the same alcohol markers, but they're cheaper.
Ah.
Win-win. Yeah.
I like that. Man, everybody's just busting out amazing art right now. Like,
I know.
I'm in awe right now.
It's hard to even draw anything because you're just like looking at stuff and mesmerized, and you're like, I just want to watch people do art, and you're like, oh.
I know. It's like read the comments, watch a thing. Thanks, Lorraine. See, that's my art form. I have to mix 3 colors to get this color.
Yes. No, it's lovely. It's vibrant. It's beautiful. Yes.
I mixed it's called Blood, Wrath, and Orange Sunset to get this. Ugh. Can you ask Joe when he'll go back to watercolor? Did you hear that? One day? Okay.
Yeah, you know what? I think I like stumbled into like a rabbit hole of acrylic work. So
yeah,
I've just been having so much fun. It's hard to I watercolored a little bit yesterday, and I was like, I don't know, acrylic has just been calling to me. So,
I love
a big
acrylic.
part of this is just experimental.
Yes.
So it's been fun.
Yeah, watercolor is fun. I want to get back to that. I think the last time I was on Twitch, I was doing those watercolor horror cabins, and I haven't done those in a hot minute. I want to do that. Great.
Pillar box red.
Yeah, I love doing acrylic.
That was also probably 40 years ago, Jay, so that's probably not a thing anymore. So, but yeah, your watercolors were dope. I love seeing those.
I'm trying to find an alternative to inking, like, since I can't really watercolor without like seeing it in ink, you know, and so I'm like, but inking is what hurts my wrist. So I'm like, all right, let me see if I can just do something that's kind of like more loose and fun. And it's really hard not to like keep on pushing these to like a finished version, but I mean they've been selling, and so to me it's like if it's still making enough to sustain the living, it's fun for me, you know.
Yeah. Because I think
bonus.
you also moved to Whatnot a lot because you started doing shows on there as well. You were selling your art on there. Loke does the same thing. Loke does.
I've noticed quite a few artists and comic like creators and stuff are moving to Whatnot. Ed, I will talk to you later about your comment. Okay? Okay.
Oh, well, hey.
So I have I just have a hate relationship with the movie Civil War, but that's just, and now it never leaves.
Okay.
Weird Dopes is another awesome guys. It's having notes, and they're doing really amazing. Like I love talking with those guys. They're great. I miss the watercoloring books when I was a kid. Oh yeah, when you would
just fun.
Yeah, they had like the little blocks and stuff, and you put water in it.
The horrible brush that came with it, but you got to use it. Those were good. I like those. I was very much a fan of like the tracing ones. I still have my OG trace and color Lady Lovely Locks coloring book from like the 1980s, and it's beloved. That's what I would start drawing from. Was just like tracing the coloring book pages.
Oh my gosh, that's right. Now I'm just thrown back. Oh, I remember those big. Do they still make them? It's like those big, like wooden-looking boxes, and they've got like the worst markers on the planet in them, and they've got color pencils, and they've got a little bit
right behind this white thing.
Did you know? So I found out very recently because one of my nieces got it a few years ago, and I was like, they still make these? I'm like, what? If you read the instructions, you're actually supposed to dip the markers in water.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
We were never told that as children, were we?
No, we were not. Not at all. It's the first, that's always what I would get. Christmases and birthdays. My mom would always give me coloring books, crayons, and like weird supplies and stuff. And you always have those like around there, but no, there was never instruction on that. It was just like marker, crayon.
She thought you stunk the book in water.
That's cute. All like the ones that were like already painted and you just wet it and like you ended up with a masterpiece at the end because it had like just the red, yellow, blues, and greens on it.
I never saw that one.
You just wet it and then it would paint.
Wait, so like it's got like dry paint already on the paper.
Yeah.
And you just wet the paper, like, oh, I don't know about that.
Exactly. Yeah.
That feels like quite the disaster. Just take the whole paper and drop it like in the tub or something and see what happens. That's what I would have done.
Exactly. But she was probably your sister was probably walking around going, look at mom, I drew this. It's amazing. I colored the whole thing. She just got it wet. That's all she did. Yeah.
Look how far we've come.
Yes. Oh, by the way, all the pictures that you're seeing drawn right now are going to be up for grabs too. So if you guys want to bid on this, you can go for it.
That's right. You could actually start bidding now if you wanted, because it looks like Julie's already done with one of them.
He's almost done with his cat. Fantastic. I know Locust's fantastic too. He joined us last year for both days of Comics Curing Cancer, and I think, oh man, you had so many orders. The amount of art that you were busting out that weekend, I think you had. It took you months to get the rest of it out. You had so many orders.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not again. Next year is gonna be different. This year is gonna be different.
Yeah, I'm only doing 5 this year. I'm gonna increase the price because everybody's
yes.
So that way it makes it more sense.
That makes way more sense. Is somebody trying to talk? Because I hear a lot of weird feedback.
Yeah.
I think that's my predator.
Your predator?
Sounds right.
Yeah. And I like Callie says, pretty sure Shelby lied about being a 300 homage. No, he's going to make little tiny teeth. Little legs.
Yeah.
Your phone died. Okay. Hey, you were told to plug that in.
Right? Literally, like not even 20 minutes ago. We discussed this. Oh, I guess.
Yeah, Predator's doing the 300 with his teeth.
With his teeth. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Love it. We're doing with the mandibles and teeth. I love it. I recently watched that new one, the animated one that they did, the Predators film.
Now
is it good?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, me too.
I really enjoyed it.
I have not seen that yet. Yeah.
Oh gosh, I want to talk about it, but I don't want to spoil it. Oh no.
I am so behind on everything, so
you can watch this as a one-off and be fine.
Okay, I heard Killer of Killers was good. I heard a bunch of those were really good, but yeah, I need to sit down and just binge a bunch of stuff. That'd be fun. Maybe we can do that, because I know we talked about doing a horror or something podcast or something show or whatever before. We could watch a movie and then talk about it. How about that? We could do that.
Well, right now, me and Jay do this thing where we watch a movie every night before bed. Like he gets done working, I get done working, and watch a film. And usually it's a whole franchise. The last franchise we just finished was the Final Destination films. And I have to say, I didn't remember how bad the third one was. Was it the third one or the fourth one that was the prequel? I can't remember. I think it was the fourth one.
I don't remember. Like I remember them,
no,
but I
don't remember
was the
prequel.
most of them. Yeah.
And that one was actually pretty good. But the ones between the first one and the fifth one, they just got progressively more gory rather than, to the plot.
Story, plottish, yeah.
Yeah, and then they just kept retconning things, and you're like, why would you do that? And then, we get to the last one, it's the prequel one, and you're just like, oh, this one is actually like high quality, like actually thought about. And then I found out after we watched that, and Jay had known this, and I was like, how come you didn't tell me these things? That one of the second main male character is actually a singer, and he did, I think it's called New Romance, and the music video is set as Saved by the Bell. However, it's Final Destination Saved by the Bell.
Okay.
So they're all dressing and dancing and having fun and singing, but then just being like slaughtered throughout the music video. And it is the cast. He made friends with all of the cast to come over and just like hang out with him and make this video with him. And I love it because the song's kind of like catchy, but you're just like, oh wow, there's a record in that person's face now. Okay.
Whoa. Don't want that to happen. It's not good.
It was fun though. I enjoyed it.
Yes.
We're working on the Transformer movies now.
Oh dang. Dude, someday, did you see the promos that they did for the last movie where they actually sent a bunch of the log trucks on the road and it had like QR codes and it told you to go watch the movie? They made them go on the freeways with the log trucks. Yes, that's how they did their advertising. Yeah.
That Daredevil is looking phenomenal. R.I.P. Screech.
It is. Yes, and the two that Joey had on were amazing too. Hopefully, he's plugging his table, his laptop,
just plug it all in.
Yes.
After part 4, I can't eat ramen.
5 minutes, perfect. Listen, you're gonna come back in 5 minutes and have a whole totally different drawing done. What's gonna happen?
Oh gosh, Lorraine, I feel the same way. Ramen can be deadly. After part 4, I can't eat ramen. I can't remember. Was it the third one or the fourth one where it was the pool scene? And I was like, nope, I'm done.
Good question. What is the starting bid prices on any of these art pieces? What is the bids here? Where are we going with this?
Where would you like to start?
If you want, I can go really low, which is $20. So my stuff comes in its own case, like this.
Yeah, you make those. It's pretty awesome.
I make them. Yeah,
that is cool.
Yeah.
So that's what you guys looking at. So that's being cheap, right? My normal whatnot is about $65 for commission. It comes in a case like this. Later on this year, I will have these in black boxes with, felt and all sorts of stuff.
You showed that off. That's going to look awesome.
Yeah. So, things, they come like that, right?
Those are insanely dope.
If you want, I can do these little refractor right on top.
Yeah, those are awesome.
Right. So, yeah.
Sorry, gotta close my mouth.
It's really cool. Way to personalize your.
Yeah. I found that when I was at cons, I usually have a little binder and all the cards in it, and just pulling them out and manhandling them was a little tough. Then trying to sell a card, and you got to throw it in a top loader kind of thing, and it becomes.
I've been using these. Like, these are sketch cards I've done for other series of mine.
One touch.
Yeah. I throw them inside of the team bags.
Yep.
The guy at the card shop told me to get the team bags for these. So.
Yeah, they work too. A lot of my friends do that. I talked to PSA because a lot of my stuff gets graded, and asked them where to get it, and they gave me a link to Amazon, and I just bought like hundreds of these. Right.
Nice.
Then eventually I sourced it all the way to China, where I can get these for like 50 cents a piece. But I got to buy in box of 500s kind of stuff, and it cost me more just to ship it, right? But because I'm in Canada, I don't have to deal with tariffs. At 50 cents a pop, then the shipping and everything. So that is my only thing, right? Yeah, I put them in the case. It's more fun that way, and it gives it a better presentation. I find I sell more of it in that case than something in the top loader. Like even with a one touch, that works really well too, right? So
That is too cool. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Original question. What is the starting bid you guys would like to start your art on the show tonight? I'm so sorry. I got distracted by amazing cases.
Catch cover got to be more.
Yeah.
That's a great predator, by the way.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm hoping it's going to work okay. It feels like it's going to be okay for it's a Ken Lashley cover. Feels like it's going to be okay for these Ohuhus. So we'll see.
It is.
Oh, Ken did the cover?
The one on the inside, yeah, it's the Lashley.
Oh, shoot. Oh, man.
Ooh.
All right. I was just talking to him a couple weekends ago.
No, you were.
Yeah, the color is.
Yeah.
My buddy Juan colored it. So Juan Fernandez, he's the colorist.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because Mike Ruth was doing Savage Sword #8 cover there, and I'm a big Conan fan, and I remember talking to Mike about his process and stuff like that. And he said, yeah, and I told him that I was going to be in Niagara Falls, and he said, yeah, I'm going to be there, and go. So I asked him to save me a cover. So then I forgot about Ken too. Ken was there. His daughter and my daughter know each other, so yeah.
Very cool.
Small world.
Well, they were dragged into cons, like, you know, and they eventually, when they became teams, they were staring at each other like, we don't want to be here.
Yeah.
Right? They ended up talking and conspiring to leave the table.
Yeah. So let's see. So what did you want to start your Daredevil at?
I'll start at $20 if somebody wants it.
$20?
Right?
Dang.
Yeah, $20.
Okay.
Oh.
That way, then then
bidding
shipping,
start.
and I gotta add shipping in too, right? So
Yeah.
depending where you are in the States and stuff like that. So, but shipping shouldn't be more than $10-12 around there, because I provide tracking with all this stuff. I've already got stung where I didn't provide tracking, right? And I got gypped for it, and PayPal been reversed and all sorts of little things. Which sucks as an artist. We're just,
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so, and how about you, Shelby? Where do you want to start your bidding at?
So I'm gonna do US only for shipping, just because it'll end up costing more in shipping than the piece, I think, if I shipped it outside the US right now. So I don't know, like 30, 35. Just yeah. It's gonna be color. I have some other. Can I show? I don't know how you guys operate here.
Yeah, you can definitely show us.
So I got some other finished. Ones. So I got a cable right here. I'll do the same pricing on these two. Okay. So I don't know how you guys do that. I got a cable piece here. Let's see here. I got a not bad rock. I got not bad rock right here. Let's see here. I do have a sound wave as well on the Transformers one. This is a facsimile one, so this was the one which originally had the Bill Sienkiewicz cover, I think, the original mini. Yeah, so I got a sound wave, and then K-pop's favorite Spidey 1 homage. I got a Deadpool cover. Just people in chat know too. I have about 200 pages of Deadpool under my belt for like published art. So there you go.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so pretty.
So you said 35 starting at any one of those. So yeah, if you see something you want to just pause it, and you can always start bidding in there and go for it.
Sure.
Yeah. And Joey's not back yet, but Joey had his thing piece, he had his Captain America. He probably did 2 more while he was backstage. So I know he was in the chat. So if you just want to paste whatever it is that you want to start your prices at, go for it, Joey.
Yeah, Joey works at I don't know, he's just special. He works different. Like when I color stuff, I have to think.
Okay.
Well, I have to think like when I'm coloring stuff. And he look at what he just did.
Yeah. Look at this. It's like, oh yeah, here we go. Whole board. Oh my goodness.
Jesus, Joey, come on, dude. I see you on Whatnot, and you're like punching up stuff, like left and right.
Hilarious.
Joey's superpower is getting other artists to quit.
Sometimes I should have went on Whatnot and reported him for abuse.
Oh no, there's more.
Yeah, look at him.
Lobo, yeah. He does some cool Lobos. Yeah, the Max one. I love that one.
Damn it.
Oh my gosh, that's
hilarious.
Not bad rock. Oh my gosh. All right, and Joey, what did you want to start your stuff off in the bid? It's just I'm in awe of all of the art.
We could do all of these are actually available if they want to do $40, and then we could just vary it from shipping. I will ship overseas because that's just a part of what I normally do for my work. So if anyone's interested, they would just pay the shipping separate.
Okay.
But the shipping would be included for the US, $40.
Okay.
So do you want to do those as bids, or just somebody wants to claim it, whatever they see?
If they want to bid, because these ones I usually throw on my auctions for Whatnot. So if they're interested in that, if someone wants to offer more for any of them, we could put it up there.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Callie says, "Is that Silver Surfer?" Yes.
Yeah.
That's your boy. That's your boy.
Let me. Can I show you the coolest Silver Surfer I've ever done?
Yes, please.
I'm so ready.
Right.
Oh, that's a cool little notebook doodad.
Thank you.
I know, right?
I don't even want to sell this one. Look at how cool this is.
Oh, that's so good. Take his money.
Oh.
You got to bid on it, Kelly. Yeah. All right. So Stevie is bidding on Shelby's cable sketch cover. There you go. Boom.
On the cable.
Nice.
All right.
35. Yes.
I mean, if you guys want to.
Yeah.
It's so pretty.
Yeah.
I got wraparounds too, if you guys want.
Joey says Joey's full name.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. How dare you? That's so pretty.
There's this
I know.
one.
Oh, wow.
Their art is too amazing. Yeah.
Right.
I just.
Daredevil. That's acrylic.
Can I ask you guys? Okay, so I have a lot of those, the all black sketch covers and the all red ones. What is yours and Joey's favorite way to approach those? Like, what supplies? Like, do you have a method?
I burn it.
Yeah, same.
Awesome.
Yeah.
The Sharpies, these work pretty well on them, but the ones that I've done, I kind of just worked on like the negative space for color. That seems like the only thing you could really do on them. They're so hard. There's some people that do really cool stuff with the white color pencil, and you just keep on building the value as you go. I think
that's what I
your
did
style
here.
might be really cool.
Yeah.
So
Bob
this is what I did
last,
here, right?
So
one, this one here is basically I just took a color pencil to it and just slowly build it. I mean, I could have got more of the black in there, but I want to save that red. So then I went over it with just basically a white color pencil, and it just kept going over it and over it and over it until I got the tone that I wanted. And that's what you're looking at.
Ooh. I like that kind of like that splatter on it.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I do.
Is I sprayed it with a varnish, so that way I don't have to worry about it being being rubbed off or in the bags and all that stuff. The varnish is right on top.
That's cool.
A lot of the artwork is I spray varnish on top of the artwork after I'm done. Right. So yeah.
I like that.
Oh, look at that predator.
Nice.
I was going to tell you, that's kind of what I do on these. These are on and Joey, I don't know if you ever used these before, these Soho boards. They're just urban artist boards. they're real cool. They're pretty durable. You can go over the whole thing with a full watercolor wash, and then I like to actually work like the way you were saying. Like I work the light, I work with spots first, the highlights, and just kind of build them up. This was a dread that I was working on. These are gonna be just colors, like little color samples. Look at all the wrinkles right there. Who has veins in their hand like that?
Where do they sell that board at?
I got these from Jerry's Artorama up in Phoenix.
Okay.
Yeah, I took a trip up there recently. My daughter had a dance competition up there, and they had a bunch of them on clearance for like $4 for like these 5-packs, and I was like, I can't not get these, even if they're terrible.
Are they
It's like finding 20?
boards?
Yeah. Here, I'll show you what the package looks like.
Quick, Lorraine asked, how much is the Wolverine?
Well, it was commission, and most of these sketch cover that I had was commission, so they kind of fell through because the person ran out of money or just ghosted me. I'll get, like, if you want to buy it now, I'll get rid of it for like $80, $100 with shipping if you want.
Okay.
Right. I use Carson illustration board for a lot of my paintings. So if you guys, that's what it looks like, right?
Oh, nice.
So when you get the painting on it, I did a cover for one of the stuff. So this is acrylic, right? Painting on the Carson illustration board. So you can actually see like a lot of the, like, almost like a palette knife kind of look to it. But it's really nice and sturdy, right? But I mean, here in Canada, it costs, these are 12 by 16, and they are $45 for 10 sheets.
Dang.
Yeah, they're not cheap. But that looks like for 5-packs for $4, dude.
So I think these are normally 30. I grabbed. I don't want to show you the stack I grabbed. It's embarrassing, but basically we had to remove an entire like seating area in the car because I bought so much. But the this is what I'm just showing you the packaging here, so you know what it looks like. So yeah, it'll say Urban Artist Painting Boards. Yeah. Sometimes it has a little more tooth than others, and I don't know the difference because it actually has the exact same UPC. I've checked them. So I don't know if they like changed manufacturer at some point, but the backside of the board, 12 by 16. You can scan these on, like an oversized Epson scanner. You just do the max scan size on it. It'll scan.
I'm assuming the board itself is not texture, so it's smooth, right?
It's both. It's got texture. Definitely has some tooth to it. But I have had a few, like I said, I have had a few packs where it's like it's super smooth, like
okay,
like what do you call them, like panel board, like these. We just pulled a bunch of product out earlier.
The one-upping art supplies is glorious.
I know. I was going to jump in on that. Let me jump in on that. I bought these acrylic boards.
Look at this, Joey.
From Hobby Lobby, and these were like, I think they were like $9 for about the same cost, but they were half price or 40% off. So I don't know if it's the same thing though, Shelby.
These ones are awesome to paint on, but they're $3.99. They're just panels. I don't know if these ones actually like last that good. I've seen a few where the corners kind of crack,
Yeah.
But these things are awesome, dude. I love these things.
I have those for $2.99. No, I'm joking. That's cool.
We got them for $2.98, dude. We got them for
I can't say anything. Back in high school and college, I used to stretch out my own canvases for paintings. So it was like,
oh, nice.
Oh, yes, lots of money. All the monies. Here you go. Take it all.
Yeah.
I would like 1 meter of canvas, please. And we did. We used to cut them up, and we would like literally nail our own frames, and then we'd stretch and staple them. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I did that.
I kind of miss it though.
In high school too, and that's it. It's still cheaper for me just to run to the Dollar Tree and pick up a canvas.
I've been
Well, they have the
surprised.
flat ones there now. They have some good, nice
Yeah.
canvases at Dollar Tree. I mean, I bought all kinds of stuff there. They have some neat, different stuff. Also, when we had the $35 bid for cable, don't show me yet. No. $35 bid on Shelby's cable cover. Then we had a $40 for Waragor. What were you bidding on for the $40? Were you also bidding up Shelby's cable sketch cover? Could you just verify that? I don't want to miss that when we're in the chat here.
And then we also had somebody ask.
Is it for this
I
one?
think that $40
Yes.
exclamation was about what Joey is charging for his cards, because that's what we were
No, because
talking about.
he wasn't back. He wasn't on the panel yet.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
What? Oh.
Yeah, I have the timestamp.
Okay.
I think we're good.
Okay.
And then we had somebody ask Carson or Canson. I think they were asking, somebody was showing their art supplies. They were trying to read it. Yeah.
Carson.
Carson.
It is.
I think it's Canson.
Canson. Sorry, Canson.
Canson.
Sorry, Canson.
All right. Thank you. It is Canson.
It is
And
Canson.
then-
That's the illustration board.
Awesome.
You get
And
a
then-
stack of these. These are really thick. They work really well with oil.
Nice.
Acrylic. I use a lot of acrylic. So yeah, they're nice and sturdy, and they don't bend as much. But again, like anything you do, if you are painting, you should tape it down if you can.
Yeah. At the college, we actually still make everybody have to stretch canvas and stuff, at least for one piece in the fine art department, just because it's necessary. A lot of kids now, like, they've never seen that,
Yeah.
It's a great learning experience. We did it in high school, right?
Yeah.
Just in case you need to, if you mess up or take a dollar store stuff and just stretch it to a smaller frame. If you get a lot of that, if you have like some frames sitting around.
Yeah.
And then somebody has asked to see K-pop's art.
Yeah, no, I'm still doodling in phase. We'll get to that in a second. Yeah. I'm just kind of doodling to see a log because it's been a hot minute since I actually drawn anything. I'm kind of in the middle of sewing eyeballs right now. So
Oh my god.
I'm
just hearing a bunch of excuses over here, K-pop. What's going on?
Power to the doodle. Oh, Chip.
That's right.
Oh my
god, going right now. Yeah, nice. It's forcing me to do art and get back out there. So
Oh, the forcing, huh?
Yes, it's a good time.
You were just outvoted.
Oh, it's that.
Oh man, this is just phenomenal.
Yeah,
you need
such
my
good
copy.
stuff.
Do you guys have anything fun going on this summer? Outside of cons, outside of conventions.
Work.
My cousin's actually coming up from Arizona in July, and we're going to Pantera, so we're having a little mini family outing, so that's fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
I live right next door to one of the clubs. We had a lot of metal and punk bands and stuff out here, and
Nice.
I was all excited because I was like, "Oh, Trivium's back on the road." Nope.
Yes, they are.
They're skipping Arizona altogether.
They
Not even coming out here.
Well, they just released more tour dates the other day. I saw that on Matt's page.
Yeah, I hit them up and they're like, "Nah." I was like, "All right, whatever, guys."
Oh, they're like, "Get out of here, son." Nah.
Yeah, they don't want nothing to do with us. I was like,
too
"That's
bad.
fine."
That's rough. Okay.
You did, Chip. You did.
Are we the one who didn't make it to Heroes Con, and that's what we're doing here today?
Yes. Yes. That's exactly.
One of those things where my parents didn't sign my my field trip thing, and I'm sitting in class.
Mm-hmm. Yes, for sure. It's exactly what happened to us this weekend.
Oh my goodness.
I wanted to go, but this year has just been, one thing after another. So next year maybe we'll see about that. Yeah.
They went through the rejection emails and invited all those artists to this stream.
That's right. Why do you think I'm here?
Hey. No, totally not.
Waiver.
They're predators. No.
What's Heroes Con? We have somebody asking.
That's what we're saying.
Oh, that's a good question. Richard wants to know: is anybody else digging the new stuff by Youngblood?
I haven't seen it yet.
The new stuff?
Yeah, did you see the new Youngblood stuff that was coming out?
Yeah, my buddy's he's actually inking it. So it's okay. It's not top tier Rob. It's definitely not top tier.
They have feet though, I heard.
Some of them.
Well, he inked Liefeld for a long time, so.
Yeah, I had like almost 30 years of it. It's it's okay. It's not his best work, but he's getting older now, so.
Yeah, TM listens to the
my favorite era of Rob is right before I got hired working with him, which would be like right around the time, a little bit after he hired Stephen Platt. Actually, I think what happened was a similar thing happened with Jim Lee, where they were hiring artists who were actually aesthetically better than them, and so they had to up their own game, right? Like they still had to be like alpha dog under the roof. So you saw a little bit of that. Even with Silvestri kind of had to adapt a bit around Turner style their way, and I think everyone benefited for it. But I think you take yourself out of a environment with studio, it's real easy to fall into bad habits and just forget like how to challenge yourself, because you don't have peers, around to like look at your stuff with. So
no benchmarks on.
I don't know. Yeah, and it's not even like a competitive thing. It's like
it's nice to
just
have
being able to see progress. Yeah, and just seeing progress, and also like there is kind of a mental thing too. I miss it with the studio. I've missed it ever since leaving the studio back in 98, 99, whatever year it was. Where the internet doesn't even really take care of it. It's like seeing the tangible page of your studio mates and seeing where their progress, like where they're at, how much did they actually work on the page that day, how far did they get, and it kind of lets you gauge like kind of where you're at, and I just don't think that you really get that. I mean, we just saw Joey whip out 30 cards. He was off screen for 5 minutes,
Yeah.
Right.
That almost felt like bullying for a minute there.
Yeah. Yep.
He did that on purpose. He just wanted to like really crush those out. So he was like, "Oh no!"
It's like, "Oh no, my phone died!" Do bam.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So it's unfortunately, it's going to take someone who really, really loves comics and has like Elon Musk money to like start a studio that they're willing to just take a hit and just to like create that environment, for artists. Unfortunately.
Hey, there's another J in the comments now.
So many J's. No. I like the idea of having all the J's on just one podcast, just all the J's. That's what Kyle was saying. It should happen.
My husband's name is Jay.
That would be pure shenanigans if that was happening. Yeah.
Do we have
right, Jenna? Your husband has to produce it.
Oh God!
Jay Lee and the art of Jay Ryan and
That's right.
Yeah.
all the other Jays to show up on the stream, and we'll just call it J Day.
Yeah.
Don't feed my husband's ego anymore, please. No more. Thank you. My heart. I can't take anymore. Like when I got on this today, I actually had to change name. I was like, hold on a minute. I'm not Jay.
Oops, all J's. That's hilarious. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I would never hear the end of that.
Shenanigans. Yeah. That's a good question. Joey wants to know, do you guys have any requests? I mean, look at, he done every character already. You guys
Yeah, we're still drawing the
have a
same
request
time.
for something that's not on the table.
Joey's he's gonna have an art book by the end of the
Yeah. Pull up one of those
complete
notebooks.
volume.
What's up, Envy?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Envy, Someday, and Rem Grant are my mods. They're more like my babysitter or handler.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
as I feel like as much as they
remember
remind me to charge my phone, it's become white noise, and I still forget. Like I just tune it out now.
That's awesome. Oh, you can't contain a J. This
No.
is
No.
no.
The Condiment King. I don't know who that is.
Oh my gosh, the Condiment King. Oh, everybody forgets about the Condiment King, and then he showed up in.
I have Condiment King sketch cards coming from Don Wen and 4 other sketch card artists. So I feel like I need to add Joey to the list.
Oh, okay. That's a good one.
By the way, I'll start the bidding on the Condiment King if you do one at $40 right now.
Ooh.
What does he look like?
Oh.
Hold on, let me see.
It's a good question.
He has a pickle for a head.
Oh, okay, because there's one that looks kind of like a bullseye suit, and then there's one with the pickle head.
So we do have CVB is $20 opening bid for Locke's Daredevil.
Ooh. Nice.
Nobody has requests for Joey? He's got everything.
Well, he's got the Condiment King thing happening, so that's
it's the Condiment King's happening right now.
I'll do the Condiment King. I don't know where he comes from, but
well, he showed up in Harley Quinn for a while
He's
there.
an old school Shelley Moldoff era Batman supervillain.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Lego produced a Condiment King minifig. What? I need that now. I'm gonna have to go find that when this is over. Somebody remind me of that later, because I will have to find it.
I'm almost finished. I'm just kidding.
I can't. Oh my gosh.
The 6-1?
That's funny.
20th.
That is insane. But speaking of condiments, I need to ask a very important question. It's my favorite question. K-pop probably knows what question it is because I ask it every time I interview people. Okay? So I want everybody to think for a minute. It's very cold. It's very rainy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What is your favorite sandwich and soup that you would eat on a cold, rainy day?
Ooh.
K-pop, you want to go
Good
first?
question. I love chicken lemon rice soup. That's my favorite.
Ooh. Okay.
So
Okay.
good.
And then do you have a sandwich to go with it?
I love so many good sandwiches, but I could really go for a provolone and salami sandwich right now. That'd be delicious.
Oh.
Yum, yum.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. What about you, Shelby?
Do I have to have a sandwich?
No, you could go soup, I guess.
So I was born and raised up in the Bay Area, so it would be clam chowder
Ooh.
That's me.
and some sort of bread, a dipping bread of some sort.
Would you do it as a bread bowl?
Yeah,
Those
sure.
are delicious.
So now is that soup or a sandwich? Which one is
Both.
it?
Yeah.
It's both.
Super sandwich.
Because it's clam
Soup or
chowder, so it's got clams in it, so there's meat in bread, so thus making it a soup and a sandwich, in my opinion.
Lovely.
Nice. Yeah, that's what I would do. That's what I do. My runner up though would be I'm pretty vanilla. It'd probably just be grilled cheese with tomato soup.
See, here's where
you
it gets
you
fancy.
said
What
cold
kind of
and rainy,
cheese?
though.
Yeah.
Cold and rainy, right?
Yeah.
Pepper jack.
Ooh. Nice little kick to
Delicious.
it.
Yeah.
I love that. All right. And Joey, what about you?
Ooh.
Sandwich, it could be anything with like Italian, anything like salami, pepperoni, all that.
Yeah.
Anything that'll really slow down my heart. That's usually what I like to eat. And then I would go with like a seafood, like jambalaya style
Oof.
soup. That would be the go-to.
Oh.
Okay.
Jake says,
Okay.
Old Bay Shelby, we are soup bros. It's hilarious.
Sheldon asks, is it red or white clam chowder?
White.
Classic. I like it.
Talking San Francisco here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Locke, bring it home. What kind of soup and sandwich are you having?
I'm clam chowder for me. That's what I would do, and some like sourdough, like toasted, like really sourdough bread or something like that. That's what I could do, or something with a bread with some like they put the onions in it. Like the dry onion flakes or something like that. Those are really good. Like anything like that.
It's like a baguette.
Yeah, like a baguette, right? I just love I use the bread as my spoon, right? The messier it is, the better it is. I'm a messy eater. I like eating stuff. If it's messy, like a sloppy hamburger or something like that, that's my thing, right? But sandwich wise, comfort food for me is it's called a heart attack. It's basically Philly cheesesteak. Right?
Nice.
It's called a heart attack?
I call it a heart attack.
Okay.
But a nice Philly cheesesteak with some gravy or something on it, just melt it, that'd be me. A nice cold day, yeah.
Okay. I see. I see it. I can imagine it. I can eat all the food. I like it all.
Delicious.
I guess the next question then is, would you consider beef stew to be soup or not?
Oh.
Consider that, there's a whole bunch of things that I make liquefied like that. Stews, I do, you know how you make like the enchiladas? Like I'll make those in the crock pot, shred them, but I'd make that into like a soupy stew thing.
Okay.
Those are delicious.
I love that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good times.
Okay. Because that's what mine is. My homemade beef stew that takes me 12 hours to make. That's my go-to soup on our rare cold days that we have here.
I'm a huge fan of doing the same thing, but the Italian beef sandwiches. Then you put that in there and like cook it all day. Then you shred it, and then you make chunky bread sandwich, and then you just eat that. It's so delicious. Yeah.
That and some chicken and dumplings.
Yeah, so good. Soup is less chunky. Stew is chunky.
Well, I mean, it can be. There's chopped up steak in there. There's ground beef in there. There's potatoes. There's carrots. There's cabbage. I can be both.
It could be. No.
My go-to soup is sirloin steak, and my go-to sandwich is porterhouse steak.
That's fancy.
Kyle, is that you? Everyone is angry now.
Yeah, I'm on the whole I don't eat anything that isn't meat diet.
Oh, you could still have sandwiches. Just slice up some meat and put it in there.
Bread is not meat.
Nah.
Well, you could. Okay, I've seen bread meat before. People have made the flattened chicken, and turned that to the bread part. And they've also done the same thing with like flattened steak and making it crispy. And then you make that like your sandwich bread. So it can happen.
Okay, I need to up my game.
Go to KFC and get a sandwich that uses two
chickens.
Oh,
yeah.
I know what you're talking about. It's like a tender, and then there's stuff in the middle, and then a tender. What do they call that? Yes, I've seen it.
Yeah.
Bread spikes your blood sugar. Huh.
Yeah, so stick with meat.
Stick with meat.
That's right.
That is the truest statement I've ever heard today. Goodness gracious, we're dropping truth bombs today, aren't we?
Oh, I just had this conversation in my house. My claim is that Hamburger Helper is cereal.
Hamburger Helper is cereal.
What
Yes.
kind of hamburger helper?
It doesn't matter. They all require 2 cups of milk.
So it's kind of like mac and cheese then. You're equivalent of mac and cheese. Eh,
So like the brothy part of like Hamburger Helper is very wet and very plentiful. So it's still, I was like, that's cereal.
yeah, that's funny.
Just my opinion.
Oh my gosh, I can kind of see it and it makes me sad.
Right?
I can't.
Well, you don't strain it. It becomes part of like the
Yeah.
coagulated like portion of the meal. Yeah.
He's not wrong.
Not wrong indeed.
Oh my gosh, I have so many questions that I don't want answers to now. Yes. All right, let's see. Churn out a 20-pound Thanksgiving turkey. It's amazing how many quarts of soup you can churn out from a 20-pound Thanksgiving turkey. Yeah.
That's very true. Do the same thing with ham because you can make the ham soup as well.
So is hot dog a sandwich?
Hot dogs are tacos.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Are hot dogs tacos or sandwiches? What are they?
Taco
A
sandwich.
taco is covered by your carbohydrate on 3 sides with an open top. A hot dog is covered by your carbohydrate on 3 sides with an open top.
This is some logic I didn't know was
No,
in need.
this is
A
too
sandwich
logical.
is covered by your carbohydrate on the top and bottom with open both sides.
Dang.
Science.
And a
Scream
cheesesteak are
science.
also tacos.
What have I
Cheesesteak is also
started?
a taco? Funny.
That's why I always ask that question, though.
That's so funny. I love that.
Oh,
Let's see.
God.
Looks like Loke finished his Daredevil piece. We want to show off more of the art one more time so that people can see what we're we have so much art happening right here.
I know it's you get a little tongue tied here because that is just it's so pretty everywhere.
Shelby's Predator, yes. There we go. Look at that. It's looking dope.
Isn't she cute?
And the
She's
starting bid
pretty.
on that is 35 for anybody looking.
Mm-hmm.
And he also has his cable that he was showing earlier.
Oh yeah, sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
I put them over here and I completely forgot them. Yes, I got these are the ones I could find. See, I got my cable.
Yep.
This one has a bid right now, right?
Yes,
This
it
one's
does.
got a bid, I think.
Yes.
So, cable from today. Got K-pop's favorite Spidey One homage.
Yes.
Got a Soundwave piece, and then Not Bad Rock.
Oh,
This is an homage too, by the way. It's who drew that? Was it Brent Anderson and Wilson? The original Thing series, and then Rob actually homaged it for Youngblood. I think for Youngblood 5, this exact pose with the giant hand. Yeah.
and then what else have we got going over here with Lot? So we've finished the Daredevil.
It's all sparkly now. Look at that.
Oh my gosh, that's so pretty.
Yes.
I lost my train of thought. I am so sorry.
So that's the Daredevil right there.
It's so pretty.
Yeah.
That's an
Yeah, like-
original with the film on it?
Yeah, I just I bought like a big sheet and I just cut them down to size. Then I apply it right on top. Then I cut it to size.
Do you have
all like
to
hard
glue
surface.
those cases together or no?
Yeah, I use a UV resin. So
Oh, okay.
if you guys were watching earlier, I put them in these little bottles, and I put a little tape around it. But you got to keep it out of sunlight. And I have a UV flashlight, right? And I just put drips of it in the corner, and it hardens with the UV flashlights. That's how I keep it together. The reason for it is I like using UV resin because if I make a mistake, I can still crack it open, and the UV resin comes in like a nice plastic piece that you just peel right off. Some people send the card out to get it graded and all that stuff, but I prefer, if I wanted to crack this open, and just put your fingernail right in here and just split it open without actually damaging the card. Originally, I was putting crazy glue in, and if people want to crack it open, they literally have to destroy the case.
Yeah.
Here, in this case, you can recover the case, right?
That's pretty cool.
So, yeah. Just making something a little different, right? Especially this. And a lot of my friends are starting to want these on their Kickstarter campaign. So that's what's happening with it. It's kind of cool.
And you said you've got that starting at 20?
Yeah, 20 if you want.
And we have
a bid on that.
CVB has a bid on it.
Okay. There you go.
Awesome. And then we have I'm sorry. That is a perfect condiment king.
There you go.
So we have I'm so sorry.
Great.
That's perfect. Oh my god. That is, anybody looks up Condiment King, there you go.
Amazing.
We have Condiment King.
It's pretty funny.
Producer Kyle has a bid of 40 on it right now, and it's so good. It's so great.
That's so great. The pickles get you every time. Oh my god, that's funny.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Jay says you broke Jenna for a second. Nice. Yeah.
Any more suggestions? Anyone?
Hilarious.
Oh gosh, and then of course we've had one or two people ask about K-pop's art as well.
Oh no. Okay. So I'm still doodling, but you can't really see. But yeah, it will be a death piece. You can't really see because my light, but I'll blacken it in a minute. But there you go. You can't really see, but it's gonna be death. Nice. And yeah, I'm just kind of doodling it out right now. So yeah.
Looks cool.
Thank you.
I could see it.
Yeah.
I just like that Joey just throwing paint down and then just something just.
And he just does that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my stuff and leave now. I'm gonna take my paint and go. Forget it.
That's funny. I love that. But yeah, if you guys want to see any of the other stuff that Joey has on the table there, just ask him. He'll show it. The Max is just so cool. I love that Max.
Yeah, all of them are available. So
yeah,
up for grabs.
Except for the amazing Condiment King. Kyle has a bit on that one.
Yes, and Luke did have some sketch covers too. So if you guys just want to see anything, just like, hey, show us. And basically, all of this is up for grabs. So go. Yeah, you're just giggling. That's amazing. I love that. I love that. Jay's like, you broken out. So
Joey's covering half his cards. Joey, what was that other? Not the red one. What's underneath of the Max up there?
Which one?
That's funny.
Yes.
Oh, that's pretty.
The Hellboy.
Mm-hmm. They're awesome.
Yeah, so I'll go through all of them. I got that one. I got a Swamp Thing, and these are all acrylic.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Colossus, Mega Man.
Aw.
We got Lobo here.
Yeah, the logo. Nice.
Yeah.
That's what he just did too.
Yeah, it just.
I did this one.
Yeah, you did
That's one that we started at the beginning of the show.
Yep.
And
it's coming by way too fast.
He
That's
forgot
awesome.
to charge it, and that's more of his stuff when he's charging his battery. And yeah, there you go.
Funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly, Sean. That's all I'm saying. This stream is going far
Yes.
too fast, and
And
we
then I
need
have
way
my
more
2
hours for this.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
forbidden.
Well,
I
that's
have
so
another.
cool.
These ones, I'm
That is-
like, I want to sell them, but I like looking at them, so I'm like, I'll hold on.
oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
those
take
are
the
awesome.
surfer. Take the surfer
Oh.
out of there because someone's gonna.
Yeah.
I know.
You got 2 of them.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You know what, Joey? It's better if you just send them to me, and I will hold on
Yeah.
to them for you. Right? Just it
Whenever
makes
you want to
more
see him, he'll
sense.
send you a picture.
That's right. Whenever you need it, you just email me. I'll send you a picture. You can look
We'll
at
do
it
this one here.
anytime.
Somebody's saying there's one more too. Which
One
one's
more.
Working on that other one at the bottom though. There.
Oh, the one he's working on. Yep.
Oh yeah,
Just made a whole
Far too
collection
much
of cards.
stuff.
Ah.
Far too much amazing stuff. Oh,
That's so
cool. Oh, that's what
pretty.
you meant.
Another
Oh,
Silver
that's
Surfer,
cool.
like an upshot. I just
like
want to
really
put the planets
delicate,
and
too.
all that.
Oh.
Those are lovely.
Makes me want to paint now. Damn it.
Oh, that's great.
Hashtag Sean's not real. Are you happy? Oh my gosh. I can't.
Yeah, I just like watching you paint, and I'm like, oh, ooh.
Right? You just sit here and just like, ah. Are you sure it's already been an hour and a half? That feels like lies and
It
slander.
feels like we just started. Joey likes the Silver Surfer. I'm guessing, dude. You should see the rest. You should see his watercolors, and you should see some of the other pieces that he just does, like jam session pieces, just like plopping stuff out, just to test like the way like things go. And they're all amazing. They're fantastic.
How long do you normally do these streams for?
2
I
hours.
think it's 2 hours.
I think the sketch up's usually 2 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
2 hours? Okay. How much time do I have? I think that's what I'm asking.
Oh, I think
Half an
there
hour?
is about
Just under half an hour?
23 minutes left.
Yeah.
23. Okay.
Yes, you have to put up with my laughing a little bit longer. I can't unsee the Condiment King. Like I never thought I'd see that outside of like Harley Quinn show. I'm
That's
in
so
awe.
funny. His nose is fantastic.
It's
Yeah,
perfection.
Look, we can go a little bit longer if I'm still eating. That's all I'm saying. So the longer condiment king stays on screen, the more pickles I will eat. The longer we can go.
Oh, that's funny. So, I love that. Derek is like 23 minutes, so like 18 more Joey cards. Yes, that's correct. Sounds about right.
Oh my gosh.
It's good times.
That's awesome.
Amazing and funny at the same time.
I had a question in my head and now it just Condiment King.
Yeah, every time I
Okay.
see Joey go on whatnot, I just leave. In my screen. I just fuck this. I'm out of here, guys.
It's funny.
Because by the time I finish 2 cards, he's already got a book done.
That's good.
Okay, so since we are the last half hour, we were still Condiment Kings.
That's funny.
I don't know. All right. Where can everybody find you guys? Let's start with Shelby this time. Where can everybody find you to see more of your art?
So pretty much I got my website there, do some pre-orders on some books here and there, and my YouTube channel, which is just American Discord as well. I do a lot of live art stuff. I ignore chat. I do stuff like that. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. I do got some covers coming out. I got a Transformers 22. I did a Megatron variant. That's coming out. That's up for pre-order at, what is it called? Comic Kingdom Collective. I've shared the link here and there, so that's on my Instagram. My Instagram is Shelby Artworks. So
yes. You had a bunch of the C2E2 exclusives that I think you could still get a couple of them on their website.
Yeah, they got some. Yeah, I did a couple C2E2 exclusives for them, and then some current stuff. I did a Snake Eyes cover for them for the facsimile issue, the silent issue.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got some other stuff. Yeah, we got some other stuff coming. Yeah, got some other stuff coming. So I don't think I can say anything about it because they haven't they haven't said anything. It's weird. I haven't gotten any contract stuff from IDW. So oops, I guess I shouldn't have said that. But anyways, I don't really know what their roles are with that. So
fair. And Locke, where can everybody find you?
You can find me on Midjourney, creating cards, doing AI stuff. No, Instagram right there is fine. Just hit me up there. My Instagram will, in my profile will hit you to the link tree. You can, if you want to find me on Whatnot, you can find me on Whatnot, YouTube, internet, at the corner begging for change. That kind of stuff. Yeah. But a lot of time, if you need to get a hold of me or have questions and stuff, just hit me up on my IG there, right, for that. But I'm not taking on any new commission right now. I have Marvel stuff I got to do, and right now it's gone on hold. So yeah. But if you're looking for some older pieces, like things that I've done, they are for sale. There's Lobo, right? Weapon X. I did these for the Stranger Things stuff.
Ooh.
So Netflix, the top guys asked me to do some concepts, so I sent them in these, and they approved it. So I'll be doing the Stranger Things set. So these are my prototype. Awesome, this is what's left. 11 sold and a whole bunch of other stuff too. Okay. But yeah, it's available. Just hit me up on my IG or see me on Whatnot. But if Joey goes on Whatnot, I literally cut off my stream and but yeah, if you guys are interested in any of the covers, I do have them. They are for sales. So these are wraparound. These big pieces are the wraparound ones. Like,
okay.
Fantastic Four, Wolverine. They're all available. They are. And the Mark Spear one. There you go. This is where I was complaining to Keen Spots and Mark Spear about the paper quality of some of these sketch covers, and Dynamite with Brian Barucci or something like, or Nick, about some of their Vampirella covers and stuff like that. But yeah, these are available. That's pretty much it for now. Anyways, I have other artworks too, but you'll find it somewhere.
Okay, awesome.
Did they listen? Did they listen to you?
Nick was like, well, it's gonna cost us an extra $700 to remove the dye and increase the stuff so that you get a better paper stock. And I go, Nick, you're charging me $9.99 for a sketch cover as it is already. And if I throw paint on top of it, the paper just like it's like the corrugated paper that my kid gets at school. You drop one drop of paper and it just like didn't disintegrate. And he goes, well, don't use that. And I said, well, the only thing I can use on it is a pencil. Once I put a Sharpie on it, it just bleeds and it goes right through. I can't even use alcohol marker on it.
Yeah. I had that talk with Matt Hawkins over at Top Cow about that, because they were using some pretty crappy paper for some of the blanks in it. And I was like, dude, look, man, you get most artists, the word's going to travel fast if a book is good or bad to draw on. And I was like, if you do it once or twice, people just will completely skip out.
Yeah.
For now on your blanks. So
it's one of those where I have some blanks that I like, and I had the remember was it Boom or Dynamite that had the Power Ranger ones, and they're all glossy and acrylic won't even stick on them. I had to sand the page down a little bit just to get some stuff on, just so you can get the pencil on.
Right.
I had a conversation with Nick about the paper quality at Dynamite, and being as I don't know, he needs me to do some of the things he does. He listened to me, so hopefully that will get changed.
That's good.
Only because I've got him by the short hairs.
Oh, Nick. Oh, the whole lot of you. And Joey, where can everybody find you?
I primarily use Instagram, and for requests, I do a lot of Whatnot stuff. I'll be in Denver Comic Con and San Diego Comic Con this summer, next month. So looking forward to those two shows, and also doing show commissions, so they can DM me on either platform. I also have a YouTube channel too, so under the same name. But everything's under just Joey Lee Cabral, so you'll be able to find me pretty easy.
Awesome. Whew. San Diego Comic Con, that's a big one.
Yeah, excited. This is my first year going, so trying to take it all in.
Going out as guest there?
I'm going with CSA, so I'm with them for those two events.
Nice.
We're no longer the peanut gallery, we're the pickle gallery. Thanks.
Pickles are delicious.
30 of the blanks. So do you guys, I know you guys were talking about it, but have you found that is kind of like an industry-wide issue, or is it just only certain company issue with the blanks in the paper?
With good or bad paper, it's industry-wide.
Okay.
With not knowing whether or not it's going to be good. Some of the best covers have tended to be post 2014 X-Men Office.
Yep.
And then Spider-Man and Venom tend to get pretty decent ones as well. But then you'll get a book like Punisher or Daredevil, and it gets like inks only, something you can't really play with a lot. Will start tearing. Yeah, there's no consistency at all. It's literally trial and error, and it can get annoying when you're dropping, like they said, like some of these blanks are, $10-15. Yeah, it can get annoying very quickly. But like I said, it's, for a while there, I think there was a 5 or 6 year span. I wasn't buying anything Dynamite. I didn't care what the title was, just because I knew it was going to be like drawing on a windshield. And I was like, nope, can't do it. And I'm sure they had a couple here and there, but it was like by that point, you're kind of already jaded. It's like, nah.
Yeah.
So it's like
I just had recently. I like DC blanks that come with that paper protective stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
The reason for it is a lot of my blanks, when it gets shipped by Dynamite, you can see there's scuffing.
Oh wow!
You guys notice that? There's a lot of scuffing, a lot of like little things all over the cover, right? And this is just them stacking on top of each other, and the dirt and in the box or whatever, just they move around, right? And that's what happens with all the edges and the corners. So I mean, this is a bad example, but right?
Oh wow!
So yeah, you get that kind of stuff. And this is a new company that I didn't ever heard of. a blaze.
Oh, a blaze. I enjoy a blaze. I really do.
Right. I love the artwork. Right? I got these because I'm a big Robert E. Howard, Conan the Barbarian kind of fantasy art kind of guy, right? But yeah, I'm getting covers like this, and it's just disappointing. And I had to order them, right? That's the only thing, right? It's not like, and that's the issue with some of the blanks.
I have.
Yep. Go ahead.
I have no. So I worked at a comic book store for quite a few years, and that's actually how I know the people here. When we would get them into the store, and they'd be like from Diamond, and it would just be these huge boxes of them. For some strange reason, they would always put the blanks on the top and bottom of these boxes to get like most dirt and damage. So I never, in my opinion, I never really noticed if it was from the paper quality or from the like printers or something versus how they were packed. You know, where do you start like really trying to figure out where the issue is in that type of thing? You know what I mean?
My LCS knows that kind of stuff, because they know, like, they know that I use it for, you know, my day-to-day living kind of thing, right? So they try to do that, and sometimes because it comes in, it's already ordered. The hassle right now with Diamond is if you want to return stuff, it's a hit and miss, right? So they just end up. My LCS has been good because they just end up like, hey, look here, just have it for free. Right, and because they know when I get those, now I have to treat it differently. I either do what like just put heavy paint on and try to hide it, or go over it with an eraser and just try to clean it up as much as I can. But at the end of the day, I use those for like complete wraparound, and I pull out the toothbrush and I do splatter marks and just try to
That's cool.
try to mask it, right?
We do have a question from Sumo. He said, if I was interested in that Lobo Lock showed, should I just hit him up on Insta?
Yeah, if you want. A lot of the time it's I think it's on my Whatnot store for about 50 or $60, depending on the discounts and stuff like that. This here is just an homage to what's his name, the original cover, and that's just me messing around, not like Joey there who does full on stuff, right? This is just acrylic markers, just messing, just doing some stuff. It's kind of like a study for me, right?
Hey Rick, what's going on?
Nice.
Let's see.
Just everything on the screen. So pretty.
Yeah, everything is available. They even have different things. Like Shelby had a stack of sketch covers there, and Loke also had some covers. And it's just, this is incredible pricing right now. So if you guys want in on some of this stuff, get it because this stuff is awesome.
It's so pretty. Like Joey has a whole deck of cards. Yeah. Shelby has some amazing artwork as well on top of the part he's doing right now. And then Locke has shown quite a few cards with a really cool case that he's got as well. And he was explaining that earlier for anybody who goes and does the rewatch, how he does a resin to kind of close them up.
Yeah, it's just basically UV resin. You buy those bottles from Amazon that people use them for. They get 2 of these for like $10 or something like that. So what I do is, the problem is the tip of this is really big. It's hard to do. So I just bought those little squeeze bottle with a with almost like a syringe tip to it. That's all they are. You can get like packs of 5 for like $5 or something like that. They got syringe tip on it. And I just literally, when I crack the case, I just put a line on each corner. Then you get a ultraviolet light, and you just shine it for like 30 seconds per each corner. And the case is now pretty solid, right?
That is so cool. Like, seriously, it's so cool.
Yeah, I had the label printed and bought the hologram stickers and put them on there, and it just adds that little bit of touch, right?
Yeah.
And that was because I was dealing with PSA a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, because a lot of the like when I do the Marvel cards, they come like, these are the Marvel cards that I have, right? So, you know, these are the people that send them out for grading and stuff like that. So that's cool to have. I finally got a hold of some boxes of the Spider-Man series that I worked on. Finally. Woo! I got it at a deal, $200 a box. Woo.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the card stuff is getting really, really pricey. I've been going to a lot of card shows, and man, some of that stuff is like $300-$400 just for like six
Yeah.
packs of cards. It's crazy.
Some of the Flair, yeah, the Master series that or some of the other stuff where my buddy Casey worked on, and he was trying to get a case for himself. And in his case, it was like $600 for a box.
Wow.
We don't get paid enough.
Where do they even it's been a long time since I've done any sketch card stuff, but I noticed I was doing box toppers for some Marvel set, and I noticed that a lot of them on eBay were going for like $400, $600, and I was like, where do these people even find these cards? Because like none of my local shops carry them.
They're like card shops, like the Pokemon card shops, but you got to call them up. Then you go, do you carry Marvel cards? Because those Pokemon's places, that's all they do is carry Magic the Gathering, just the popular stuff, right? The Marvel ones are, believe it or not, the Marvel collectors are like nuts. They're really fanatics when it comes to collecting, because they look for sets and they look for one of ones. That's what they do. And I'm learning that out. I did not know there was this group of people that was like always looking for stuff. Yeah, so you'll get a box. Like, so this is the box that I picked up. So Spider-Man rendition. And it's just crazy. And you get these packs in here. And this is $200. So inside there's only 7 cards. Some of the packs are like $400 and they only contain 4 cards. Right? Dang. And yeah, it's just ridiculous. This is like $200 for let's see, 12. So it's actually 12. So it's actually 12 packs in here. So yeah. So what I'm going to do is on my Whatnot stream, I was hoping to get a pack, but I'm going to do on my Whatnot stream is when I'll do a Spider-Man rendition day. And if anybody get a commission, they pick a pack. And it's up to them to open it, right? I'm not opening it for them because it's one of those things, if they get a 101 or an autograph from whoever, right? That's the thing. My card could be in here. Right? And that's the thing. And these things are like, this is like $300 and something for a box. The only reason I got this for $200 was I was up north of Toronto here in a small town, and the card shop just had it on there. They're like, not enough people go in and buy this, right? So I said, I'll take it off for your hand. That's the only reason. Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
All right, guys, there's only 5 minutes left on bids. Let's kind of look at what we've got so far. So let's start with Locke over here. So we have amazing, so pretty. I'm so sorry. Every time you guys show us more when we do these, and it's so pretty. Yeah. And I get so distracted.
The sparkly bits are even more pretty.
I know.
And gorgeous. Yes. Okay, we have a question from SF. So if you see something, just go ahead and bid on it, and then you fill out the form, and then that's boom.
So I'm doing a secondary piece with Electra. So
okay, and then your starting bids were they were at 20, weren't they?
Yep, 20.
Yeah,
going cheap.
And there is a bid on that one.
Cheap.
Yeah,
and there is a bid on Daredevil right now. And then you can always hit him up. He says that he has a lot more on there. He's on Whatnot. Check out some more of his stuff. And then we'll shoot over to Shelby, where he is working on Predator right now with a starting bid at 35. He has a Cable right now that's got a bid on it. Did we? Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. No, that's not Shelby.
Joey.
You know, Jenna,
Yes,
you're
it's
logged
wrong.
into Jay's account and could just do this yourself, right?
Fine, I will do it then.
Yeah, we got a cable. We got
Yes.
not bad rock cable, Soundwave, and Mr. D Pool.
Yes, and there is a bid right now, I believe, on Cable by Stevie B for 35. And that's what's going on right now. That is so cool looking.
I'll ship. This is my first time using these. I'm messing with this. Look how they ship these. Look at this. Hold on, I'm gonna show you something.
Yeah, you get a bag.
But they're not in order. So I'm just pulling the markers out.
Oh no!
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put them in order.
So what I do is I create myself a swatch sheet, and I just numbered it, and I just do that on the paper that I do the stuff on. Right?
Okay, that's cool.
That's what I do. And for every markers, every color pencils, I just go by the numbers. Some of them don't have numbers on them, so I put a little tape around them and write numbers. The reason for that is when I do the swatch, this is kind of like cardstock that I use it for. So the reason for that is I buy refills. And I can match the refills with the colors. So that's the reason for it.
We have a bid for 35 on Deadpool from SF.
Cool.
All right. Now we've also got, who do we got? And then we've also got Joey going on right now where he's doing starting bids at 40. And there is a bid right now on the Condiment King.
Of all the pieces.
I tried.
That's so funny. He's got like 40 other pieces here too. This is fantastic. He was taking.
Sorry.
I love that you were taking requests, and that's how the Condiment King came to be. This is great. Oh, that's so good.
I never thought in my life that would be something I said, but I love it.
Wait, hang on one second. Rick, I know Rick. He wants to know the only way to bid. No, you go ahead and paste your bids or whatever in the chat here, and then when you're finished and the show is over, that's how you pay via the link.
Yes.
You'll fill out the link, and that will give me your billing information, your shipping address, and I will forward it on to the artists so that they can invoice you and ship things out.
Yes, very cool. That's hilarious. So very nice.
That logo is cool.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's so good.
I like the expression on Mega Man too. It's nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, Colossus. That's nice. I like that yellow.
I love that
colors
thing. That is so pretty. Oh, I think that's my
colors
favorite.
Are nice. I love it. Like they're just like blobs of like colors, but they make so much sense when you see them together.
Thank you.
Isn't that all art?
Yeah.
I would really like to see Joey paint a full Hellboy book.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really like
I'll start a petition on the whitehouse.org and you guys need to sign up on it. That way he's off Whatnot, so at least I can get some sales.
I can't.
Sorry, Joey.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I remember seeing Joey.
Get your bids and get them in. Yeah.
Years ago, seeing some of Joey's Hellboy paintings at a con. It might have been Phoenix. I don't know. It was some show, and I was like, dude, how is this dude not hired to like just have his own Hellboy book already?
I know. One day, dude.
Oh, look at this little book that he has. Last minute on bid.
I love that. I love that. Yes.
I am enjoying all the new things that we're seeing today. The cases that Locke has, the book of Joey. What? 25 on Electra. We have a bid.
Nice. Oh, okay. So Sumo picked up Loke's Lobo off of Whatnot. Nice.
Nice.
All right.
That's a big.
All right, so Lobo's gone off Locke. Bye. It's
Who
so
had
pretty.
Electra so I can write it down?
SF.
No, who drew Electra? Okay.
Oh, the Lokes Electra.
The AI.
I think that's the only one. Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
25. Yeah.
Sometimes I do
And
extra
then-
fingers just for
Sometimes
Just to
you
make
got
sure,
it.
make it interesting. I like it.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Oh, I love that. Some people have little albums of the kid. Joy has little albums of Silver Surfer.
Yes, his Silver Surfers are breathtaking.
yeah.
Yeah, those are gorgeous. I love them. Man, it just
Oh.
pops too with the way that the galaxy.
I
Fantastic.
have one more thing. All three of you are so talented. It's rude. I'm just saying.
Thank you.
It's too much talent on one screen.
Too
Like
much talent.
I don't even want to.
It's a Houston compliment. It's the highest compliment you can get paid. You're so talented. Your art's so pretty that it's rude. And bids are closed. If you made a claim, please fill out the form on the link so that way we can get the artist your information.
Yes.
Please and thank you. And I think that means that, oh, that's so pretty.
So good. So
I got
good.
distracted.
I was actually going to
Focus.
code tonight. Yeah. I know. I ended up with this. It's like,
all right, let us see.
Can't tell,
K-pop,
but
what
there we
is?
go. Just it's still doodle mode, but yeah, it's death. Little
I love it.
There we go. Boom. That's what I did. Yeah.
That was great.
I challenged myself to do something. So haha.
It was great. Well, thank you everybody for joining us on this really awesome takeover of the Jena and of course the amazing K-pop.
What?
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming on. Like
Yes.
last minute, I know we kind of threw this together. It was great. It's the No Heroes Con, Heroes Con.
We're the rejects,
We discussed much more important things like sandwiches and soup. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah, we'll definitely have to have you guys back on here sometime. Not Heroes Con time because I know like 900 people at Heroes Con. That's why they're not in chat right now. But yes, definitely. You guys' art is just amazing. No more Heroes Con.
No more Heroes Con. Whew. And then of course I'll be at Comic Palooza this weekend. So if you see me, say
have
hi.
fun. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's so funny.
All right, everybody have a great night, and we'll see you next time.
Have a good one.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Bye, guys. What?